Live from East LA, I'm Miriam Hernandez, ABC7 Eyewitness News. Now back to you, Laura.
Thank you, Miriam. Another highlight in another sport tonight, baseball. St. Louis Cardinal Mark McGwire hit home number 64, pulling ahead of Sammy Sosa in their race to see who sets the new home run record. It came against Milwaukee in the 4th inning, and the Cardinals have 8 games left in the season. Sammy Sosa went 0 for 4 earlier in the day against Cincinnati.
As you said, Rob Fukuzaki will have more on that in just a bit. Now, the ordeal is finally over for an Orange County sailor who's been in custody in Mexico for the past 5 weeks. Roger McClung is on his way back to the Southland. Eyewitness News reporter Brian Jenkins joins us live in studio with the very latest on this fella's harrowing story. Brian.
Harold, it has been one, and a whole lot of people have been working, praying, and writing letters to the Mexican government to make it happen. Finally, it paid off. The doors of Scott McClung's prison for the last 5 weeks swung open tonight.
The order releasing you and dismissing the case has been signed. It is currently being distributed among the law enforcement agencies here in Cozumel. You're a free man. Excellent.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I can't wait to get out of this room. I haven't crossed that doorway in 5 weeks.
That's how long Scott McClung has been confined to a Mexican hospital room following his arrest on charges of gun running. He was taken there after passing out when told he'd be jailed for 30 years. The self-styled missionary says he was taking supplies to Costa Rica when his boat, the Rapture, made an emergency stop in Cozumel. The boat was boarded by Mexican officials. McClung's attorney says the boat was boarded illegally.
We were able to show that there was no evidence that there was ever any intent, number one, to come into Mexico and introduce these arms into Mexico. That there was an intent from the beginning to extract some funds from the McClungs by the local prosecutor.
Extortion?
Well, that is the subject of an ongoing investigation right now in Mexico City.
Bollard says he'll return to Mexico City for the investigation. McClung, who says he's been doing little except exercising and reading his Bible while incarcerated, says he's just happy to be going home.
I'm sure I'll get back to my normal self eventually. Courtney's not too sure.
McClung says he'll catch up with his boat in Costa Rica and set sail for Newport Beach at the first opportunity. Laura?